Hello, hello. Day 23. I'm going to have to take a break at some point and do more transcribing from the videos I've captured already. But, So, as I froze the accounts, I start today with 7 gems and 46 coins. Plus my allowance, which adds 4 more. I still have Blessing of the Tinkerer, which will trigger an experiment anytime I draft a mechanical room. So I really need to get a lab going so that I can trigger an experiment and see how that goes. To do that, I need to have the lab come up early enough in my draft. But we'll see. Okay. I do the tool shed. I'm going to start the day off, right off with some special items. So I get the shovel. That's a good starting point. And it looks like I get the sledgehammer. So that's a good starting set of equipment for the day. Aha! I had been looking for this to pop up, and I think what happened was every time I looked, I didn't actually have the shovel. But, so this relates to clues on various notes in the house that say that you should dig next to the bridge in the west side of the house. Microchip buried in an old jar. Okay, so this looks like it goes to the Black Bridge. I wonder if the other one is on the other side. It would make sense. The big one. We got 2. Still don't know what that means. Cool. So I've actually got one of the other microchips now. That was one of the earliest things I noticed. Like there's a note in the pantry addressed to Bridget, and the word bridge within Bridget is italicized. And that's part of that clue. It's on various notes throughout the house. Hallway. key. Continue. We do bunk room or a bedroom or a pantry. Do the bedroom. Start your day with an apple. Of course, I've been super quick to grab fruit when I see it, but also now I know that if I leave it where I see it, there's always a chance I might come back later with the salt shaker and be able to get additional steps at it. I finally get a chance to do a bedroom closet off of a bedroom. So that's cool. First time I actually got to do that. And it looks like it's going to be the metal detector, the security card, a die, and a key. That's not a bad grab. And I get 2 more steps for stepping it back into the bedroom. And there's the lab. So let's go ahead and pull this off. We're going to start up an experiment. We're going to see how that goes. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Spread dirt on the driveway. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan. Now see, it would have been cool right there if I had not eaten that apple from the start. Each time you eat an apple, now, do I have to have drafted the mailroom for it to happen, or will it be there in a future day? That's an interesting question. Let's do this one, though. Do a quick look around to see if there's anything else in here. I don't think I've ever seen anything else that I could pick up. But that doesn't mean that there can't be. It could just be that I missed it or that I've been unlucky. So I'm going to check around. Propane. But I really don't want to block off my walkthrough, and I don't want to put the chapel there. I'm going to go ahead and use my die. I'll put the din in place. The parlor. Grab my key. Metal detector's telling me there's something else in this room. Or is it? Yeah, it is. There it is. There's a coin. Gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. okay. If this is telling the truth, and this is telling the truth, this would also have to be telling the truth, which would not work. This could be telling the truth, and this could be lying, and this could be lying. Which would mean they're in the black box. If this is telling the truth, this, yeah. So, yeah, it has to be the black box. Okay, do I want to do the kitchen or do I want to do storeroom? The nook. I'll do the nook. These are still important. Example 1 of the notes with the italic word, the word beside, was part of the clue that led me to the microchip. I'm so excited to have actually gotten the gotten that. I didn't know what was going to be there. That was cool. Yeah, I'll spend a gem and pull the pool. Okay, this day there are things floating in the pool. I can only get those out if I, well, let's see. There's the swim trunks, but I guess I can't pick them up. I paid for money to just put swim trunks on a thing in the room, and that's it. It's just decorative. And here I thought maybe it would let me wade into the water. Commissary or the kitchen? Here's the commissary. An upgrade disc. I can buy an upgrade disc in the commissary? Well, definitely gonna grab that. Yes, I paid for a pair of swim trunks. Apparently I can't put them on. Well, I want to do the garage, but I have to get power to the garage, and I just don't know how I'm going to do that. But I'll go ahead and draft it because it's got 3 keys in it. I feel like getting power to the garage is going to be an absolute pain in the butt. But there's this thing here that connects into the power, and I don't know what it's going to do. But, yeah. can go ahead and do my upgrade disc. Nook data has been found on the upgrade disk. I already did a Nook today. But, yeah. I know I want the breakfast Nook. That's a no-brainer because the bacon and eggs gives me the morning room in the draft pool. Definitely want to do the library. All right. I guess the next one's going to be the Curse of Black Bridge. That's rather spendy. I have not seen a 5-gym room before, but it gives you 8 gyms after you get into it. So yeah, that's a win-win. The vault would be a dead end, and I don't have any keys to take to it anyway. And yeah, I know I can continue from the foundation, but I never been in the trophy room before, so this is cool. Got a new room. Five gems. Blueprint. Rare. 1 time. Trophies of Mount Holly. Draft room in each open slot of your house. Complete the directory. Solve 40 dartboards, 40 parlors. Create all the workshop contraptions. Trophy of drafting. Trophy of sigils. Trophy 8. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Ouch. Inheritance trophy I got. Darebird trophy. Curse trophy. B1 trophy. Trophy of speed. Trophy of wealth. Diploma trophy. And trophy of trophies. That's a painful set of achievements. There's a pith helmet. Gotta be the observatory if I want to continue. A key and a Southern Cross. This is like the Fixed Stars book, and I'm like, why would I look at this in the library if there's a copy here? But it's possible that there's something hidden in the copy in the library. if I spend the gems, I can rotunda. If I... Yeah. I'm going to have to eventually figure out what the luck component does for me. But I think right now I'm going to do the rotunda. And I'm going to step back. No, I'm going to continue. I'll continue. Oof. Only the gymnasium rotated. Cute. I'll do the office. Or I can do the archives. I'll do the archives. I have a security card, so I can go through the security door. I do not know what that's going to be. But there's an indication here of dots across the top, and I'm assuming that's rarity. That's the furnace. Well, we'll be seeing more red rooms this day. Coins. Gonna try to red room me to death. I'll do this one. The letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Experiment successful. Now I just have to draft the mailroom to get the letter. But it sounds like it will be there even on a future day if I can't get to it today. And that's cool. Well, that'll run power through the archives, but can it get to the garage? I don't think it will, because I don't think I have the necessary room connections to get it there. The furnace, however, will be powered up. If I can get an item out of the furnace. Just wondering if it's worth it to even go there yet, or if I should just go ahead and open the other doors. Go ahead and see what these other doors have behind them. That one's locked, and this one is not. Find out what's behind this. And I lost half my steps. That's annoying. Pump room. Something that costs a gem. Or passageway. To the archive. The secret passage. Use a key. Don't know what's in here, but if I draft the kitchen, I immediately can get some food. Tomato soup. 5 steps for every red room in the house. Well, I've got 4 red rooms already, and I have a high tendency to draw red rooms because I drew the furnace. Also, there's a boiler room in the house, so that's already. So if I can get the dining room, I'm gonna get 30 steps from that. That's cool. We'll go for the locksmith. Lockpick kit is listed as sold out, which is interesting. I think it's because of the item that's checked. Special key. See what I get. Prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of the same color. Okay. Interesting. Not really what I wanted, but it is a new type of key that I have not seen before. Let me see something. Yeah, okay. So I'm in a red room. So if I use a special key, I will definitely get red rooms. There's still an exit out of the boiler room the other way. So sure, let's just do it. I have the option of drawing the aquarium because it actually counts as a red room. I only have one gem left, but I'm gonna use that on the aquarium. Should be... Yep, there's a dig spot. Coin. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go for the maid's chamber. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 possible red rooms. Let's see what the other direction gives me. A dark room is a good choice. And the lights went out on me again. I don't know what costs 2 gems, but I don't have gems, so I gotta draw one of these. A letter's been delivered to the mail room. I just raided the pump room. I don't have gems. So this is going to have to either be the spare room, which is useless, or it's going to be a great hall. So it'll be a great hall. Alright. Onward from the maid's chamber. I'm guessing this is going to be like the lavatory. Actually, it's the chapel. But I knew it was going to be something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 8. 8 times 5 is 40 steps. That's a pretty good addition to number of steps. I do have to get back to the kitchen. And this will plink a coin away from me. Going through keys like they are nothing. Never did get security, so... Otherwise, I would have switched it to... Yeah, I also never got a conference room. So my only option is this. And that is the lavatory. Alright. I have 8 steps left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I gotta go back to the kitchen now. Tomato soup. 45 steps. I would have liked to have gotten the dining room. But if I'm going to get that, it's going to have to be via another path. Yeah, I got the corridor sitting here, but I think it's time to head out of the house and come back in another way. So I'm going to head back to the entrance hall. I wonder, with the aquarium in the house, if the secret passage will have a tendency to take you to the aquarium. So I can go to the furnace now. Get myself a special key. Maybe it's a special key, maybe it's a regular key. I guess it's a regular key today. Now, is it worth it to try to route the boiler room power anywhere else? Yeah, let's try this. I don't know if it... Oh, it's... Oh, it's... Yeah, because the Great Hall is connected there. And this thing's telling me there's something in there. Boiler room. Routed to the left. Through the weight room towards the kitchen. I don't know if the kitchen pick up anything. It's really tempting to go into the Great Hall here and see what I can do, but I only have 2 keys. Kitchen is straight through. I didn't know if the kitchen took power. It appears no, just water. It's got water, but doesn't seem to have a use for power. Well, foo. Yeah, let's head back to the rotunda. There may be an important secret that I have not figured out. But I want to return to the top part of the house from the foundation and see what I can do. Okay, I've connected the archives to the observatory. The gymnasium is now cut off from the world. still have a couple doors here. I have no gems, so I can either grab the coins from the pantry, or I can roll the spare room and hope for something else better in the corner. Don't know what it is. We're just going to find out. Guess the bedroom and win. You may only make one guess. Aquarium. The prize will not be announced. All guesses are final. I have no clue what this room is actually doing. The prize could be an improvement in luck. It could be a decrease in luck, i.e. not what I would consider to be a prize. I don't know. It could be anything. Okay, outside. And yeah, I know I drew the pump room, but and I could have messed around with the water levels, but I don't really know what else to do just yet until I have power running to a pump room. And I don't know. I might have been able to get power into the pump room. We'll see. It's not over yet. One of the doors is blocked off. The foyer. This is the first time I've seen it actually come up. And of course, I have no gems. This is a room that you want to pop up much earlier. And I suspect to do it, you need to come into the foundation to start with. And then hope that it pops up. But you have to have enough gems to start with. So how does that work? I don't know. That's the first time I've seen it in my draft pool. Another experiment successful. Battery pack. Don't have a whole lot of items here. I guess I'll create a detector shovel just because. Let's do it. Because it's a contraption I haven't seen before. Greater chance of finding coins and keys. Much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. Also, there were coins there. Two keys left. Unless I go to the locksmith and buy more keys, but that's complicated. Oh, there's some gems. Could have used those earlier. Of course, that's locked. Music room or the office? Because I'm not going to do this. Music room. Key I've got is a sanctum key. Well, I know where I need to go to use that. One regular key left. There's the breaker box. I could spin the gym and hope there's something good there. Or I can just do the billiard room. And I think that's the winning move right now. That's the move I want to make. Because this is likely to have some sort of key. Nope, guessed wrong. Okay. I did not understand that quite right. Oh, right. Key to the secret garden. Well, that really sucks because the secret garden can only be along the edges, and I'm not going to be able to use that key off the other door from the foundation. Oh well, that's how it goes sometimes. Also, did anyone notice like there were like no apples on this run after the one I initially ate? Now, here's an interesting thing. I had not seen the back of the foundation. What is this gonna do? I mean, it showed me the elevator, but that still didn't tell me what it did. 15 steps. Never got a dining room today either. That was a bummer. Big spot. Nail. Should be a couple more dig spots. Coins. Turnip would be nice. No keys. Special key, secret garden key cannot be used here, if I understand correctly. Key does not fit, yeah. So, yeah, I would have to go to the locksmith. I only have 13 steps left, so that's not going to happen. Something just changed with the foundation. So, I don't know what that did. That's freaking me out. I mean, everything looks normal down here. I could have used the pump room to drain the pool, but I didn't do that either. Okay. Something's weirded me out because I thought I had a more direct path back in there, and I don't seem to have that anymore. One, the foundation elevator. Two, concealed entrance. Cliffside exit. 3. minecart. Foundation, the fountain entrance is 5. So the fountain entrance I have not been able to come in yet because I haven't gotten that open. That comes into the opposite side. Okay, and then 9 goes to the north lever. Up there. 7 is the tomb entrance. So the tomb is how I got to the boat before. And that's when I need to have the water level. So I've been over here. I haven't been up in here yet, but excavation tunnel, catacombs, 6, tomb entrance, is 6. 7 is the torch chamber. Yeah, so I actually kind of figured all this out without needing the map. That's right. One is open. I'm going to open this one. Also have the lever here, but it doesn't do any good. Oh. Again, another symbol that's not in the book in the center. So there's got to be more information somewhere. All right, well, it's 8:30. I'm going to hop on VR chat for a little bit before bed. So looks like I'll be calling it a day here. Interesting that this, I don't think, was on that map. I really want to know how to get through that. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a day here. Crimson Shopping Center. Yeah, have a good night.